just not. That can't happen, and that shut them down. You said all 3 lanes were going to go Aster's way. They did end up going Aster's way, so it wasn't really surprised that game went their way as well. But well, we'll see what happens in game number 3 because we've got ourselves a draft, and we're going to get into it right now.
10 seconds remaining.
What a draft! It's live.
Nick's banned.
Nick's doesn't banned.
And there is the quad ban.
Team Aster's turn.
No happiness for Dust. He gets
Never.
nothing. Not allowed to enjoy.
They picked the DP, but he didn't play it. He had the happiness at the tip of his fingers, man. But he didn't take it. He didn't grasp it. The tarnished flame was taken from him.
When you are tarnished, you are maidenless.
Tarnished, maidenless, no fingers.
Yeah. What a way to live, right?
Yeah. Sounds
10
great.
seconds remaining.
I'm up for it. Let's do it. I want to be maidenless.
Turn to pick.
Weaver. Okay. First pick Weaver for MAGMA.
Over Spirit Breaker, huh? Spirit Breaker Grimstroke, let's go. Or Grimstroke Ember. Or Grimstroke Tiny.
Potentially.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Tiny's been getting through, doing its thing.
Turn to pick.
And Rubik first. So interesting early Rubik, but we see a lot of the the Pango gets through. We see a lot of Rubik come right after the Weaver. It seems to be the counter. I had to put that in quotes to this Weaver. And I wouldn't say it's much counter. I don't know if that's the right words, but
5 seconds
it's
remaining.
certainly like strong, right? Like you're just getting a boost if you're playing Rubik up against Weaver. Now they go back to the Templar Assassin. So 3 games in a row on this hero. We'll see who it goes to this time, though.
Team Aster's turn to ban.
All right. Troll Warlord and Jukiro. That's what I want to see right now. Or you just go Huska.
10 seconds remaining. Team ban.
Grimstroke, Bloodseeker.
Yeah, ban all the goodie supports.
Team Aster's turn
Just
to ban.
make sure your Pango has a good game. Bane is already banned out as well. The only one that can get really annoying is a level 25 puck.
Yeah. You haven't seen the puck yet.
10 seconds remaining.
Would you mind seeing Chen for either of these teams?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Too late in the draft already?
I like Chen. I don't think either of the team have a Chen player, I guess, if they don't really want to ever draft it.
Dire team pick.
Ooh, Omni Knight, which was making some appearances here and there, and now here it is again.
Now it's back. Yeah, it's one of the best heroes against TA. Obviously, you can Invincible and Impress Guardian Angel. You can also dispel the Melt Strike, which can come in pretty handy in team fights. Overall, a very good answer.
Omni Knight. Then across from it is the Monkey King. We've seen be so strong in very many positions. Will it be strong in this game?
10 seconds remaining.
That is the question, Black.
5 seconds remaining.
Monkey King, yeah.
Will he be the king of the game, the king of the castle?
Must be the reason why he's king of my castle. No. No, I don't think so.
Team
Why not?
Aster's turn to pick.
Ooh, okay.
Because
Now Mars, double circle, Venn diagram.
usually when it's not Boboka playing the Mars, it's not going too well. It's gonna be Weaver TA, Monkey Mars. Okay.
10 seconds
Is
remaining.
Aster gonna like Jakiro looks insanely good.
5
If they want to do like
remaining.
the never mind, it's already a 5 Omni. But they did go for the troll that I asked for earlier, which is very good still.
Is it a 5 Omni?
Yeah.
Pango 4, Rubik 5. I know Rubik 5 is not what I like,
Aster's turn
but
to ban.
I mean, maybe, but Omni Knight plus Troll is a very strong lane. You hammer him, you axe him, and have no movement speed anymore. We have seen how strong the hammer can be.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Very true.
5 seconds remaining.
Final bands coming out. Or final phase of bands coming out with the Razor. Then the OD, anything to control this troll. What do you think is the proper pickup here to control this troll? Make sure that they can kite out anything that Monet will throw with this troll.
As a mid, well, it has to be a hard stun because
remaining.
Omni Knight can take off a lot of the debuffs that you can throw at him, right? A lot of slows and sleeps and even some of the disarms as well. So if we're talking hard stuns in the mid lane to kite a troll, OD was perfect, but that's out now. Nice. You could still do a partner, but same thing. You can't get the spell. It's not that easy to dispel though.
Could you go mid Necro?
Wait, is Heavenly Grace still a strong dispel actually?
It is a.
Because then stuns don't even matter. But it doesn't say. I gotta test it in the lobby after the draft is done real quick.
Applies a strong spell. It says. Yeah. It's literally the first line, yeah. Applies a strong dispel on an ally and grants both them an Omni bonus.
Yeah, no wonder Omni is so damn strong. I thought when they changed the repel, they also changed how it works, but it just doesn't give status resistance anymore. Okay, it's insane then, actually. Yeah, so how do you kite a troll? His biggest weakness is taken away from him with the Omni Knight.
Right.
Very, very nice. Omni is definitely going to make way more appearances. Hero strong. Real strong.
The change seems really good.
100%.
Changes.
Well, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Your Magma. Storm Spirit looks kind of good though. If they want to run that. Just don't put the TA middle, please.
Well, they could still go middle with something else.
Yeah, and they will probably. TA mid is just so bad. The Ember.
Now we don't really know. It keeps the draft open.
Nah. I think it's just going to be a mid Ember this time around. They could switch if the matchups are bad, but after what happened last game,
10 seconds.
How did they go back to pretty much the exact same draft almost?
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, Aster, what's good? They could just go into the Void Spirit. Looks pretty decent against the heroes. They could go into the Necrophos. Looks really good.
That's what I was thinking for Magma. Necro could work for Aster too.
Yeah. Haska is actually really good this game. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm not just saying it for fun.
I know you're not saying it for fun. It's just like I want to see it
Why
too.
is no
Like
one
I'm.
Husker Omni Knight. Can it get any better? You're owning the lane. You have an Omni Knight. What else do you want, man? Like, pick it now. Lanham, wait, I'm gonna write you a message, bro.
Pick Huskar, please.
You didn't get the memo yet?
Void Spirit.
Oh my god! Why did you go for the hero that I said
You're
first?
so upset.
Like I told you they're gonna pick Void Spirit first, and then I told you what I want them to pick, and of course they go for the Void Spirit. Why would they do that?
I love how passionate you are about the drafts. It's a safe lane Ember, by the way. Mid TA.
Oh my god. Well, I hope things go better for them this time around.
I need to stop shaking my camera.
At least the matchup is better for the TA, right? Like, quite a bit better.
Mhm.
You are good against these spirits. So against Void Spirits, no exception. Should be pretty good. I still don't really like where everything is going, though. Like, I'm worried about the Ember again. Aster's draft just looks more solid and easier to execute. Like, they got stuns that are easier to hit. Yeah, I like Aster. They also got Pangolier, which is ridiculous. The hero's just ridiculous. They got Omni to counter out all the physical damage.
Feels like a very one-sided game.
Draft-wise, yes, but
dominate. Seems like it's what it's going to be. We've seen one-sided drafts kind of come up. Right?
Yeah, we have. Don't know if we will again, though.
We'll have to see, and we can see by getting into game number 3 for you. 1, 2, 3. Valve may not be able to count to 3, but we can here. On this game.
3, 2, 4, 5.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's how it goes.
5, 6, 2.
I don't know if your numbers are right anymore.
Hey.
Hey.
You do not argue with me.
Okay.
I'm a co-caster. We're supposed to be a unit, okay?
We are a unit. Yes, we are.
If I say jump, we jump.
Well.
30 seconds.
If you say curl, we curl.
Good curl. We'll see who will sweep this third game.
No one.
The third game.
You can't sweep you can't sweep a game. You gotta sweep a series.
You sweep the lanes. You sweep the courts.
Well, if we go with that analogy, then Magma's gonna win, right? Because the Mercy on the Monkey King is the closest thing we have to a broom.
Yeah. True. Very true.
So you're saying Magma's gonna win?
No. I think Aster have this. I think the Omni's gonna be strong here with the Troll. As I parrot everything you just said. But I also, I do think that Bobica and XXS should have a fun time in this offlane.
Wait, how much slow do they have? They have 26. They have 46% slow here. Sorry, 64%. 64% slow. If anyone gets caught by the hammer, hammer! Yeah. See, hammer plus wedding axis. I don't know why I say hammer like a German suddenly. Hammer, of course.
Did you ever watch the hammer tosses?
Yeah. You mean at the Olympics?
Yeah.
Of course.
I always wanted to do that. I just never had the build, you know?
You don't need to be strong to do that.
But I didn't have, like, that weird Olympic build.
Oh.
Pops Salve will be fine for now.
He almost turned.
Although I say that. And Salve?
Dust is so good.
There we go. He got it.
It's like the tilt right click.
Times are hard.
You're just spamming the right click. Come on, come on, come on! Break the south, please. Oh, all right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice little Aether Remnant right there. What do you think? Is this lane going well enough right now for Dust? Seems pretty even though Ori got pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's good. He doesn't have his bottle yet on Ori, which is the biggest problem for him. Can I get the creep? Yeah, his bottle is coming momentarily. Alright, these side lanes. Trolls free farming as expected. Ori is taking a lot of damage again.
Yep, getting pressured, getting pushed back. That's just kind of standing his ground for the moment. Has 2 bottle charges ready to sip on, and Ori, he's hoping that this bottle gets delivered and he can just be on his merry way and continue to sustain in this lane.
Denied.
Yeah, as I said, this matchup is pretty TA favored, but all Ori wants to have is get to level 6, then probably start roaming around a little bit, or maybe even gank mid lane.
Excellent.
Or some more heroes.
I get worried about these two teams going up against Extreme. They play pretty slow in the beginning, and Extreme play some high tempo at times.
Yeah, we did.
Telekinesis Fable, and they've got the swashbuckle shield crash. XXS getting first blood. Good combination. I said these two heroes and these two players who have played together for a long time will make some noise in this top lane.
Yeah. You don't want to lose lane to Pango here. It's a bad omen.
Really don't want to
Dire's structures are fortified.
mess up against this Pangolier that we've seen be so strong so often.
Yeah, he's almost
pretty
to the Ring of
troublesome.
Health. After the Ring of Health, I don't know how they're really gonna chip him down.
Do you think there's really any way to chip him down if they're finding themselves getting pressured so much? Like Bobica and XXS, they have the telekinesis swashbuckle shield crash combo. Stepping into that is going to feel bad every single time. Mercy doing what Bobica did in the last game and pushing at least the Omni Knight back for now. Top lane, now they're going to go for XXS. They've got the swashbuckle to back up. They'll take off the Swarm.
Yeah, nothing really comes from it though. Oh, spear, doesn't matter. Heavenly Grace. It's such a good spell now, actually. Look at his HP region. 20 per second.
I want to say, by the way, according to DOTA, this is the game that brought XXS and Bobica as the most played pairing
This
of all
game
time
right
in
here.
Dota. Yep. Swashbuckle out, or sorry, Sight out, and Bobica ends up dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just fairy fire and stick. Like, should have seen that one coming.
And this is the 1,455th game together for XXS and Bobica. Just beating him out with a 56% win rate.
Damn. 56% is not bad at all in Pro Dota.
It's not bad, but then the next one is No Tail and Fly with a 62% win rate, and they are 1,454, obviously, since this game just beat them. XXS, swashbuckle back, he's got the Swarm on him, and he's by himself. They'll have the Slight, and they will kill the Beetle.
Almost dealt some damage to him.
There's a lot of games of Dota. 820 wins, 635 losses. They are the most played duo together. So congratulations to the two of them. A lot of time together. Yeah.
until someone else takes it from them. I don't even know who that would be at this point, though.
Ooh, coming over, Bobica and XXS getting chased on once again.
XXS, so much damage resistance, though.
Bobica, he's got the swarm on him, but here comes Ori. The
Ori!
Will take out Kaz, and now, well, they'll lose Bobica. XXS with a shield crash gets the kill onto this Ember, and it's a 2-for-1.
So instead of running by, he actually turned around and tried to kill them. That's one of them, not bad. He's actually sitting really high at the network, the Ember.
The squad that's going to be coming up closest to XXS and Borax would be Innocence and Faith Beyond, but they are 110 games behind XXS and Bobica.
A long, long way to go.
Yeah, and they've got
on the mid lane.
60% win rate. They'll go for Dust. They've got the Astral Step as well as the Aether Remnant.
Angle your ult.
And they've got the telekinesis, but the balance strike on 2-3. Not going to matter. They'll still take out Dust. Good movement there from Aster. They get a kill in the mid lane, but still a 1k lead overall for MAGMA.
Didn't even need the Pango ult. Like, he's probably very happy that Monkey King stopped him, because otherwise he would have used it. But yeah, 1k lead for MAGMA, as you said. And it's mostly because Ori just didn't have a game in the mid lane. It's very hard for him.
Troll not doing as well as I would have thought in this lane. He's just up against TZY. Weaver and the Monkey King have been moving around quite a bit. I got 3,400 net worth. Void Spirit too, like Ori, just hitting that 3k mark, despite the fact that he's been involved in 3 kills.
Yeah, small pause coming out.
Hopefully a short pause. I don't get a small pause. What do you think about the game so far? MAGMA 2k lead, does it feel like that much? Should Aster be worried?
Yeah, I thought the lanes would go a little bit better, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Especially, I mean, mid lane I expected it, but I mean, he's sitting 3-0. How is Ember this rich? He only has 2 kills. Oh yeah, it's definitely not going the way Aster wanted right now. They have Pangolier though, which is a very strong team fight to sort of fight back soon.
Gotta make something happen. That being said, so I gotta get to that point. Bobica looking to get that level 6, 9 minutes into the game, and he has got himself an okay chunk of experience. We see the supports on both sides having more than they really did in the previous games. There was heroes level 3 at this point in games 1 and 2 on the supports. Actually, Aster's supports have more experience. They're both at level 5, while the supports of MAGMA are at level 4. Both of them should hit their 6 at a reasonable timing. And there's the Shikuchi stolen for Bobica as he hits that level 6. So now he's going to have a little bit more mobility as the Shikuchi. They have that catch to follow that up with Seiya Telekinesis. They have the tools necessary on the side of Aster to lock down these heroes. It's just a question of whether or not they can get it done in time. They are falling behind in net worth more and more.
Yeah, he just took a big ancient stack on the TA. Very big ancient stack, in fact. It's gonna be fine on the TA.
We'll see. Rolling Thunder coming out, Telekinesis, and that's right into the Rolling Thunder with the shield crash, bouncing back and forth, and they should have this kill on Dust and Will. Urena is down from the Mars, and they'll look to go into Bobica, but there's the Fade Bolt, Aether Remnant locking him up, Swashbuckle, and they'll give up on Bobica. Although Bobica goes back into the fight.
Oh, he healed the wrong person.
Rebuke, and now, they get the kill out onto the Weaver, but they end up losing Bobica, the 3-man balance strike. But Mercy getting chased here, Mercy getting killed off and taken out to an XXS mega kill streak.
Ember Spirit is not allowed to miss these fights. Like, he is the reason, or like the reason why you pick him in the safe lane is because you can fight really early, but he's just sitting top and farming. I don't like that. If he was there, I think the fight would have gone very differently potentially. Good recognition though that he probably used his TP to go to base before and couldn't be there. Nice rotation from Aster, but the lead is still sitting at 2,000.
Yeah, surprisingly so. 8-3, still a 2K lead. They've got Ember farming really well at the moment, and TA, of course, can bolster the farm inside the jungle.
Yeah, they're just being out-farmed right now. Farming a big stack also in the Ember right now. Almost dying to it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Would have felt real bad if they continued to lose the Ember like that. And they've got themselves the Wukongs going out after the Omni. He's survivable, but not that survivable. Or he goes in with the Astral Step and the Aether Remnant. Aether Remnant doesn't land after the Astral Step hits onto the Monkey King. Though Monet
gets the root,
finds himself teasy. They've got the Rolling Thunder coming in. The Shield Crash lands. The Rolling Thunder doesn't. They still have the damage to get the kill here onto the Mars. So they trade a 5 for a 3. So that's okay for them. They're gonna TP towards
that's the trouble.
And they've got the roots coming through. They have the Omni in here. And Kaz trying to help out Dust. It's the Invis rune.
You can see Invis
now. Make sure that they can see him, and
with the rune,
they can see him, and they'll get the cone of Dust and take out Kaz. The change is there. Aether Remnant lands.
You can't die.
All of a sudden, they got the root onto this Ember. He'll Remnant away, but Bobica only had Remnants available, but he used them all. They get the arena down. They get the kill on Monet. TZ will at least salvage this a little bit. The Ember's so low, he really can't find his way back into the fight. And he shouldn't go back into the fight.
He played that way too close. Way too close. But they still come up with a big prize of the troll kill. He literally just died to the arena. Arena spear, easy kill on the troll.
Extra damage for the arena is strong. Yeah, 2K lead, they're still sustaining.
They're not farming on Aster is the problem. They're getting some kills, but they're not getting a lot of farm around the map.
What do they do here? Because the 3 cores of MAGMA are top of the net worth now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Troll, surprisingly under-farmed actually.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Ori coming over, and Swashbuckle, Searing Chains, still fighting, goes to the site, has the Remnant, so never really in danger.
Yeah, just playing with them. While his team takes the bot tower. Mars should be having the Blink Dagger flying out to him, yeah.
That
Things are about to get pretty scary for them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Get out of my brain.
Well, you do realize we think the same because we both don't have one, right?
Yeah, well, 2 halves of a brain equal 1, and that's what we've got in this broadcast. And this 2K lead for MAGMA, it feels like they're putting it together. They want the Blink Dagger potentially on the Templar Assassin. Has the golden a little bit, but if you're not being pressured too much, do you just hold the gold and go for the Deso?
I can answer you in 10 seconds. Ooh, they disabled his free jump.
Yeah, Mercy caught and will die. They do go to the Blink Dagger on Dust, so he does buy out there. Doesn't go to the Desolator. They're going to try and go top and save Ember. Ember doesn't have a lot of mana to play with, but he does have that wand. They've got the arena as well as the spear. That'll land onto the Pangolier. They'll take out XXS. So they keep getting a kill here or there where they end up getting picked off on another player. So MAGMA, they're salvaging at times, and by salvaging, they're also leading. Again, they're farming the map so well. That's why they're leading by 2K, and all 3 of their cores sit top of the network.
He actually went through Maelstrom on the Pango, so he's looking to scale a bit more in this game. I don't hate it. I hate it, but the Blink Dagger is always such an important tool on the hero.
Yeah.
And the TA did go for the Blink first. I don't know if it's needed, because your Mars already has the Blink. But let's see what they can do with it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
3-man smoke coming towards bottom, and see how long Mercy hangs around.
And if you're down on Monet.
Yeah, hangs out for a while. They get the spear, but there's the Heavenly Grace, so Aster feel pretty confident going for this fight. They've got themselves the Balance Strike as well as the Rolling Thunder coming through.
Arena.
Side of Fit, Searing Chains, Guardian Angel comes out, goes into the Dissimulate. They'll take up TZ. They'll look
Dust
for it
also
now.
trouble.
Dust, he's caught as dusted as well, and now it's problematic for Magma. They've lost 3 all of a sudden, maybe 4, maybe 5. Things are kind of salvaging for them with the damage coming out here from the Ember. They got the kill into the Void Spirit. They'll take out Bobica. The Rubik's gone, but Omni now killed off. Triple kill for the Ember Spirit, as he was sitting on such a sliver of health. Turns it, gets them back into the fight, salvages again, and ends up... It started a 3-for-1, and then it ended a 3-for-3.
Yeah, but finally they are starting to farm the map efficiently. Monet has been farming through all of this. So it's not the best ending they could have hoped for, but still, things aren't terrible for them at this point. Give some space to your Troll Boy when he's into his BKB. It's gonna get a whole lot harder to fight for Magma.
Yeah, they haven't really continued to shut down Monet. They got that 1 kill and that was it. Now he's got the Battle Fury, like you said, he's going into the BKB, and once he gets that BKB, it might start to be curtains for Magma.
Potentially, they still have ways to get around them. And
5-man smoke?
outside. 5-man smoke, wow.
4-man smoke. Omni's smoke is broken. Smoke breaks, and they back away. Maybe that's the difference on having themselves that blink on the Pangolier. They're going to try and fight this inside the arena. TZ goes down. Radabatos is out. Out onto the Ember, and Ember's in some trouble. The Rolling Thunder comes through, and they're going to continue to keep him stun locked. They lose Ember's pretty bad afterwards, and they get the kill into the Ember. 4x3 to XXS.
Oh, Boboka.
Yeah, he's found his farm. He's got just as much farm as the Monkey King on the other side, and he goes into the Radabatos.
He stole the spear as well. That's the best steal you can ever find in this game. I told you how it's literally impossible to get the spell. He got it somehow.
Dire's middle tower.
Well, game is looking much better for Aster now. After getting that Ember kill.
Yeah.
Dust is very poor still. I really don't like this mid lane TA. Ever.
It was farming really well. It's just, I agreed with you that I thought I would have gone Deso before the Blink Dagger, but again, I'm not the pro. I'm just saying out loud how I felt. Certainly not the pro player.
Yet.
I'm getting there. This is the patch. This is the patch where I gain a bunch of MMR and I make it through open qualifiers in Tour 3.
Alright. I'm looking forward to see you.
Balance Strike comes out with the silence, and they've got the spear to follow it up. XXS in some trouble. The Remnant forward. They've got themselves the Wukong's Bobica, though.
Oh, he's still a Remnant.
Now he steals the Remnant. He did have himself the spear. He gets rid of that. They get the kill into XXS. They might look for more. They'll tree dance and try to get some vision.
Stick with the arena. Don't want to be sticking around too long.
Bobica almost asking for it. That's a problem. He'll end up dead. And now they've got the arena.
Why, he just walks in on
TZ, and Piku is gonna die too. So 3 heroes die. They go to the time lapse, maybe think about turning this around, but they don't land the Aether Remnant. And very sloppy there from Aster. Bobica was just standing there knowing that they were kind of keeping themselves nearby. And like I said, kind of asking to get blinked and speared and killed.
Yeah, and Omni also just walked in. He's like, hey, Rubik. Oh. I see you soon in the fountain, man.
Speedrunning like in Tarkov. Alright, I'm going in. I'm dead.
Going to Roshan. Easy.
Alright, I'm dead.
Actually so easy with Penguin Troll.
Yeah.
He gets his arms procs. He just did. Another one. Another one. Does he get another one?
No, he's not DJ Khaled.
Another one.
If you're gonna ask for another one, you gotta add a little bit to your voice. You gotta just be like, another one. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it.
What if I never wanted it?
And you just don't use the echo and the reverb.
So I did it right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the tutorial. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Never stop learning. That's my motto.
That's what I'm here for. Desolator now picked up for the TA. They hold a 1,000 net worth lead at the moment. Currently.
Yeah.
This point in time.
BKB about to be done as well on Mr. Ember.
Now, BKB, Maelstrom, Orbit Corrosion. Do you like this Ember build? This one you look out for?
Yeah, if you have a TA, you can't go for the Deso. So pretty much the only thing that makes sense. Probably going to the Axe next.
Out of 8 toast, and
bye.
That means Kaz is gonna die very quickly, and it's Bobica who gets credit for that kill. Right now he has Shikuchi, so Shikuchi level 4. And they can find more with that. Especially Shikuchi telekinesis, Rod of Atos, all that control, has himself the bullwhip too. Going Shard next, and I wonder if he does want that axe at some point. They catch Ori. They've got the sustained control to get this kill. They catch him all by himself.
Yeah, a little bit out of position, but they still want to take the fight, it seems like.
Yeah, they'll get the kill to Bobica very quickly. They've got the damage, though, to take out Mercy in return with the BKB being popped by Monet. TZ Dust and Bai maybe looking to go back in. Sight of Fist and the Searing Chains, but they've gotten themselves heavily grazed coming out from this Omni. It's level 4 on 4411 at the moment. And they're going to have Void Spirit up in 17 seconds if they can keep the fight rolling. They go down with the trap. They have the Rolling Thunder available for XXS. Purification onto Monet. Dust maybe looking to stand forward and fight.
Alright, Monet scared them successfully.
Yeah, didn't actually continue moving forward for more. It did cause Monet to pop his BKB, but he's going into the Basher, and the more and more he gets farmed up, he seems to be the scariest one on the map.
Yeah, TA won't be able to fight toe-to-toe with him at all. The Ember is more of a poker. They gotta be able to catch the Ember. He has a BKB now, so it's not the easiest kill ever. Oh, TA doesn't have BKB, has to be really careful. Monet!
Up top.
Up. Oh, Ori again.
Boy. Yeah, they're potentially going to catch Ori. He goes to the Sight of Fist with the Searing Chains, but they have themselves the Orchid from the Monkey
the TA, though.
They catch
No
the
BKB.
TA, and no BKB. Rolling Thunder coming in with the BKB being popped by Ember. So now Ori for Dust, mid for mid. But that's it.
A golden thread.
That's it so far.
DD troll. Hello. Once he has his basher, he has to be very careful on Ember. Like one bash with the amount of damage you can deal, especially with 20 talent.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Very, very high. Oh, Boboka, careful.
Very far forward, Monet just playing with no fear. They've got the telekinesis as well as the Rod of Atos out onto this Mars. Spear lands, Guardian Angel. Monet moving forward, trying to get the kill here out on a TZ. They've got the root, they have the right clicks, they'll have the damage to get the finish, but the Sight of Fist, Searing Chains coming out from the Ember. They've got themselves, this I
No BKB on Ember, no BKB on Ember.
spear from
You got rooted.
Boboka, and he's now rooted. That's
First
with
hit
the
root.
stolen spear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Wait, he stole the spear again? No, that's not
Yeah.
allowed. That's not allowed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
First time was already illegal. The second time is like a life sentence, man.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You cannot give away a spear. Like you literally just press bulwark right
Dire's
after.
middle tower is under
He
attack.
must have had like some lapse of concentration again.
He was dealing with the troll, but I don't know if that's enough there where you're giving up the spear.
When he jumped out of his own
people
Wukongs?
killed. Ooh, Monet taking a lot of damage. He does have the Aegis for another 20 seconds. It looks like, yeah, he did jump out of the Wukongs. Monet will have the Aegis expire in just 12 seconds.
The
BKB
cold
now
never
4
bothered
teasing.
him anyway.
Not frozen though.
True.
It just expires. They'll take the outposts on the dire end of the map. Or going into the Ags, so he'll try to put these silences on these heroes to make it a lot harder for them to be involved.
Feels like all of Ori's Void Spirit games are like this. Like he always struggles really hard in lane. Very poor throughout, but then somehow gets back and has a lot of impact on him.
And
A
goes
lot
the
more
tier
teams
2
are
up the
picking up
top.
gems now.
Yeah, it seems like it's a gem is like not situational, but like more. I don't think viable is the right word.
I think
But you're
viable is a
right.
good word.
Is viable the right word? Yeah, it just feels like everybody's picking it up and they're more willing to have it on the team. And
It's called the new active. Where
yeah,
you can just like scan an area basically.
Omni Knight going for the solar crest. Pretty underfarmed. Considering he's bottom of the net worth, but doesn't really need to be farmed, just needs the levels. He needs to be giving out the Heavenly Grace where he can.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mercy in the trees, just keeping an eye. Ooh. Well,
Radiant's bottom tower
that smoke
is
has
under
been
attack.
spotted.
Oh, they're running at dust. But he knows, of course.
Scanning.
You'd think so. How long is he gonna stay greedy here, though?
Not that long.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that could have been. If he dies there, I would have been frustrated for his team, for them. That did feel like, obviously you had the Monkey King who spotted the smoke.
This Whirling Axe Pierce Magic Immunity talent actually sounds really, really strong.
At the level 25, 5 levels away.
Yeah, cause 60% mischance through BKB sounds insane, no? For like a TA, your damage is just gone suddenly. You have no MKB.
Yeah, he's going Daedalus. He's not going into the MKB, so that could be a big problem for him. We've got the spear. Stolen spear hits the Monkey King, goes into the Wukongs. The damage is out onto the Omni, but it's not going to be enough with the Guardian Angel. They get the kill on a Mercy, and now they'll look over at TZ. Bash. First hit, of course. Why not? Remnants to the backline, set up his Searing Chains coming through out onto the Rubik as well as the Omni. They get the kill on Bobica as well as Piku.
I did pop BKB on TA.
And now TA in some trouble with the Yules and the Rolling Thunder. They go out with the Shield Crash. Dust now popping the BKB. Swashbuckle, the damage out onto Ori. Dust gets away with it and blinks away. But they will lose by E as he is on the backlines, gets caught out by this troll. And I believe by Bobica, who bought back into the fight. But somehow Dust survives and gets out of the engagement when he looked dead to rights.
And 2 buybacks from both supports expended, I believe. Boca and the Omni as well. They're looking for more. Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
Yules does not deal damage when you have Reflection on. In case you didn't know, now you do. Roche up at 40.
You didn't know? You do? And Roche up in 40, which Aster should set up for after that fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be real fast too. Another thing Pangolier is really good at, huh? Would have thought.
Yeah, doubting XXS on his Pangolier is just a mistake.
So we have Roshan up in 2. He leaves the pit. Go back in. You just left it. Yes.
So it has the shard. Bobica might be able to save the gold and not have to take it unless they want to give it to somebody else. They've got the Rod of Atos coming through into the Monkey King. With the BKB already popped by Dust, that makes it very difficult for them to want to commit to this. So no longer have the BKB. They go forward. They look for the Wukongs out of the backline. So they've got the spear as well as the BKB popped by this Mars. The stolen spear again. Bobaka quick on his fingers. Gets the spear to land on the Ember. They're still in the Wukong's command. They've got the right click damage coming out. But the
Bobaka's in trouble.
Up this Monkey King. Bobaka, he's just trying to control up the Mars. He throws the spear once again to get the control out onto the Mars. They'll go through. They've got the silence. They have the damage to get the kill on Monet. They lose Mercy. Monet's going to buy back knowing that there's a Roche to play for, but they get the count of Ori and they'll end up stealing time lapse. He had the spear, he had the help with the control, and now they need to go for Roche. They want Monet to feel comfortable going into the later parts of this game, or really having the game feel comfortable for Aster at all. They lost Ori, he's dead for 50. They don't have their Omni, and the trap's in the pit, so it knows when and if the side of Aster are going to go in.
Monet has to be very careful how he plays his team fights. He just ran at the Monkey King and his own Wukongs, which gave him like an additional, how much armor is it? Plus 18 armor, so he doesn't die fast at all. And he wasted like his entire BKB duration on that. Gotta be very, very careful with that.
Yeah, the thing that was kind of crazy to me is they still win that fight with the BKB being forced early by Aster for Dust. And Dust doesn't have a BKB in the later parts of that fight. They get the spear, they controlled the Mars. Bobaka did so much with that spear, but even that wasn't enough, taking the Mars out of the equation.
Yeah, because Troll was focusing the backline. Didn't really have the damage that they needed there.
And him buying back gives them a win condition for the side of Magma.
Yeah, nice friendly tip as well.
Ags for Ember. They go to Roche.
Pit? No. There's no way Aster will just allow this.
There's no way. They have the refresher orb on XXS. He's coming over. The swashbuckle is there. They get the disarm out onto the Monkey King, who goes for the Wukongs, but can't get it off. So XXS inside the Rolling Thunder and now has the roll up of the Force Staff outside. They've got the bashes, but the balance strike comes through out on a Monet. Some pop BKB just yet. They've got the bashes. They get the Kill to Mercy. They look over to the Dissimulate as well as the silences out onto the Ember. Now they've got the telekinesis to follow it up. The BKBs come through from Magma. TZ in some trouble. The Rolling Thunder right under his feet, but he's got the BKB. He'll be able to blink away. The blink. Oh my God! He got the stun on the Dust as he was trying to TP out. What a play from XXS!
Angolier, my finest creation.
What was that?
This
is
DOTA.
Show me that again. And here's the replay. You see that they got Mercy outside the fight. Monet's disciplined to not pop the BKB, knowing he doesn't need it that early in the fight. Got the telekinesis. They have the control. They get the kill there on Abai. After he remnants away, no, he gets out. So now look at this. Where does he spot him?
Spotted him somewhere.
Wow.
Because otherwise he would have blinked on him. Or maybe just a wild guess. Can happen too. Well, Aegis and Shard and the Card, the Weaver. Goodbye, KT.
And no time lapse. He survives, and now Ori's the one in trouble. He's going to be rooted up with the BKB pop by Mercy. They go into the Dissimulate. They've got the Rolling Thunder once again. Monet moving forward to try and get the kill here onto the Weaver, but they cannot get the damage to finish him off, and this is all without Dust. Shield Crash trying to get away, but there's the Spear and the Arena, the Heavenly Grace, as well as the Yules up into the air. Orchid from Mercy. Double silence, still no damage.
Dire's middle barracks.
He's healing so much health. 43 health region.
Balance.
Oh yeah, Heavenly Grace, 0 downtime. That's cool.
Always up.
Yeah.
You just need the mana to sustain it.
Oh, Troll has a double damage bottled. Good luck, boys. I'm really curious what talents is going to go for the 25, because usually you would just go for the strongest spell, but the Access talents just sound so good. Oh, Dust. That again
is potentially an issue. They've got the
Penguin is so
Thunder.
good at this.
He has the BKB as well as the Hurricane Pike, but there's no chance for him to get out.
No
Dead for
buyback.
90, no buyback. Short 180 gold.
This might just be game, honestly.
They need to find a way to get him some gold.
Dire's top
You need to Yule off the double damage. Does anyone have a Yules?
Radiant's bottom tower.
No.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks.
Upon KZ.
They'll get the kill into the Weaver. He's going to buy back. The top set of racks are going to go down.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Side of Fist, Searing Chains, here's the arena trying to get something happen, but they throw the spear. It ends up being a miss. They've got the Wukongs. They look over at Bobica. Bobica getting chased by the remnants coming out. They get the cone to Bobica. He's going to be dead for 100 seconds with the BKB now by TZ. Ori looking for an opportunity to jump in. They've got the Yules on XXS. They'll land the double spear, but it doesn't latch on to anything. They almost kebabbed him. Instead, well, now the BKB and no jump from Monet to stop that TP. Ooh, almost catching Mercy. Needs to get up and through the trees.
Respawn, I think.
Yeah. Just gonna be close.
Yep. Well done. This game could have ended right here.
Well, for the moment, down 7,000, down mid and top set of racks.
Oh, Penta Edge for the troll, of course. More attack range, more damage. Very close to 25 as well. I cannot see them win any fight once the troll is 25. If he takes the axe talent. Strongest spell, also good, but being stunned is never really a problem of his anyways.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Ooh, Warrior's Courier going down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tier 2. That'll go down, no contest.
Top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Satanic picked up
done
from
as
Monet.
well.
What can they do here? They'll look for the spear. They catch it onto Monet. But now, TZ in some trouble. And it's the Rolling Thunder. He's so good at keeping them controlled. They're going to buy back. They'll look for the Wukongs. They're going to the back.
Hey, just 1 second.
Out onto the Omni. And now the look over is... Oh, wow. Monet is in a lot of trouble. He's got the Satanic Node to try and survive. Can they get the kill to Monet? They'll take him out for 2 minutes. They look at Ori. This is possibly a comeback here for MAGMA. As they've already taken out the troll. They look over at Ori. He's trying to TP out, but they've got the damage to get the kill here and take him out for 90. Gone he goes. Done and dusted for a long time on Monet as well as Ori. The hold comes through for MAGMA. They start that off with a spear. TZY or TZ gets controlled, killed off, and buys back immediately. But the backlines, Bai as well as Mercy, they come in. Monet, I don't think he ever got the Satanic off.
No, he didn't. He had to use it before.
Down.
But it was really awkward positioning by Monet. Like, they get the Mars skill, but as soon as it happens, you have to disengage. Like, he stuck around for a little bit too long, gets punished right away. Your Aegis was running out, my friend. I don't know how much they will be able to get done here. Maybe get a mid-rex, if even that. Because Pangoli is level 25 already.
Pango 25, and he got the 3-second swashbuckle cooldown, or minus 3-second swashbuckle cooldown. The minus is blocked by the 25.
Balance.
Ados next for the TA, who's level 25, has the extra refraction instances. Ember goes to the 2 side of fist charges. Meanwhile, Bobica almost level 25. 2 levels away. It's close, it's almost.
So Troll went into the Wedding Axe talent. TA needs an MKB or a Bloodthorn. Otherwise, there's nothing you can really do.
Dire are scanning.
And this +4 Monkey King is actually dealing a ton of damage in these fights.
Swashbuckle disarm onto the Ember. Moving forward is Kaz, though. He's trying to go for the Ags, and if he can get the time to go to that item, maybe these fights could present themselves with Magma feeling a little bit more confident moving in and being the aggressors, knowing that they'll have potentially that save. Timeless Relic for the side of Aster.
Yeah, perfect item for the Void Spirit, of course. Who can also buy it on the Shiva's Guard if he wants, unless he wants to keep buyback. He wants to keep buyback. Okay, respectable. With how these fights have been going.
XXS trying to get the Wind Waker, by the way. That'll be fun with Rolling Thunder. 2 minutes, 15 seconds till the third Roche pops up.
Super long spawn time. We'll give both sides a lot of time to farm back into the items.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gleipnir for XXS. So instead of the Wind Waker, he'll go into the Gleipnir.
I'm surprised he didn't go into the Basher instead.
Remnant towards the pit as well as the trap. It's down a spot when Roche is up in 1:40. And a 5-man smoke comes out from Aster, knowing that this Roche is approaching. Magma trying to reach the grand final, stop Aster from a date with Destiny in the finals with Extreme Gaming for the second straight outside of the DPC time in a row. Wrap all the way around. They'll catch Dust first. Dust needs to be careful. The BKB is out early. The Melt Strike comes out and already pops the AM disc on XXS. They've got the Balance Strike coming through as well as the Sana Bobica. The Wukong command comes in with the BKB. Pop by Mercy as well as TZ. They get the kill on Bobica. He's going to buy back the Remnant away from Bai. They've got the Silence now out onto the Monkey King, but Monkey King doing a lot of damage here onto Ori. They get the kill on Ori, taking the Void Spirit. He buys back once again, and now the Omni in trouble. The side of his, the Searing Chains. They've got the damage to get the kill onto the Omni, looking over at XXS. He rolls up. He's trying to get the control on a Dust. It's not going to matter. They get the kill on a Monet, and XXS now needs to roll up and roll away like Optimus Prime. Roll out. They got the kill on a Monet. He is dead for 90 seconds, and he has no buyback. Roche, it is up in 25 seconds. They bought back on Ori as well as Bobica, and they could not come out ahead.
Yeah, no way to really re-enter the fight easily. And this is what happens when you actually get a chance to fight. And you're not permanently disabled by XXS. Get your BKBs off, double BKB for the Ember even. Didn't expect these fights to go so poorly though for Aster. I thought the troll was going to be much stronger.
Monet has been controlled and
he's getting kited a lot.
Yeah, it's been a good job though from Mercy to get to the back lines and shut down these supports. And not only is he shutting down the supports, he's shutting down Ori too. This is going to be Aegis Cheese and a refresher for the side of Magma, who now have an 11,000 net worth lead over Aster.
Not that I needed it.
They got into the refresher shot on the Mars. Double arena. You could potentially choose to go for the HP region talent. Even 180 per second is a lot. Even with into the Radiance on the Ember to cause some missed chances around some AoE damage. I like it.
Everybody's going to be up here for the side of Aster, but as we have seen in these past engagements, the 5-on-5 fights have just not been enough for Aster to survive. Dust has himself an Aegis for the next 4 minutes. He might buy out on that Swift Blink, knowing that he's got that second life. Magma. Big moment for them, and they need to find the ability to close this game out. Put themselves in a grand final. I don't know if coming into this, people would expect Extreme and Magma to be your finalists, but we are on the path to that potentially happening right here, right now, as Aster are down 17,000 net worth and looking to defend their base. It's not the easiest high ground to take, though, if you are Magma. They need to be careful about doing so.
Did anyone expect them to be in the winner bracket final, though? Probably not.
I don't think so. And now in the lower bracket final, they are here on their second chance to the grand final.
All right. I guess the game plan now is to sit out the Aegis in the base.
I'm surprised Magma aren't trying to put the pressure on with this Aegis cheese refresher. Looks like they're waiting for something. Ember's got 6,000 gold held up in the bank. No interest, though, on that. Meanwhile, Dust level 26, Mars level 25. He goes into the Arena of Blood, grants team plus 180 HP regen. We've got the level 25 for the additional Wukong's command ring on Mercy. And, well, Kaz about to get to level 24.
Yeah, the attack speed, the attack damage that Monkey King is dealing in all these fights is actually pretty ridiculous. And you can't really kill him with those ring. Plus 34 armor is sitting at 46, or even higher. No chance. No chance to kill him.
And they pull this back. I'm not sure what they're waiting for on it. Truthfully.
Me neither. Maybe a refresher orb on Mars? But he already has a shard.
Asher on the Monkey King is purchasable.
Never refuse gold given.
Aster kind of biding their time and
Radiant's top tower is under
hoping that they can hold on and cut into this net worth lead. Magma are waiting for them to come out of the base, but Aster's not going to do so. They're not giving them the opportunity.
Opportunity indeed. I mean, you can't expect to win this game just by sitting in base, though. Like, you gotta think at least about making a move. You're 24k behind. You were 20k behind just like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's just continuing to go all Magma. Magma flows. And it does not get stopped.
You say that, but Albert Wesker doesn't care.
Our Aster, them.
Probably not. Because it means they are genetically modified humans. Which they could be.
Level 28 by, and now they're gonna smoke.
Radiant are scanning.
Maybe getting this Aegis timing to go their way and find something, but TZ in a really good spot to break the smoke. If they do come over this way, it's gonna be broken. Now they're gonna look over as they've got the telekinesis, but BKB Arena out, only hits on XXX. There's the spear. But he's got the Aeon Disc, so he's able to survive. He's able to roll up. He's got 2 Rolling Thunders still available. They know the Aegis expired. They were waiting for that timing, but they allowed Magma to get such a massive lead by staying in their base, waiting for the Aegis to just time out. Traps being popped all over. They do have the shard upgrade, by the way. So you get caught by a trap, you also get sharded. And silenced. There's the silence. Oh, TZ with the jump beat. He jumped all the way forward. He's in so much trouble, and he's just dead for 2 minutes. He's got buyback, but now they're going to go over on a Mercy. They've got the buyback coming up from the Mars. Mars is TPing into the outpost over in the bottom area on the radiant side of the map. They're going to look over to try and keep Mercy alive. Mercy one shot from dead. They get the kill there. They'll take out 2. The buyback comes in again. They've got themselves the arena coming through as well as the Guardian Angel, but it's not going to be enough to save Monet. He'll buy back. Ori on the run. Guardian Angel with an assimilate. Ori backs off and gets out successfully. XXS. This is his second Rolling Thunder. He'll swashbuckle onto the high ground, and they force 2 buybacks out of the hands of Magma, but they do get Monet's buyback. Cutting it close.
Yeah.
Cutting it very close.
But really, it does benefit Magma, of course, forcing that troll buyback. If Ori died there as well, it would have been really bad because he didn't even have buyback.
Still doesn't have buyback. He's 1,100 gold short.
Yeah. This Magma kind of reminds me of the old one, though.
Not going to the high ground.
Not going, but not knowing how to. Like, there was like this super random jumping from the Mars that got him killed.
Yeah, maybe it's nerves. I don't know.
Maybe. The thing is, probably now they're gonna delay this game even further because they tried to push, didn't work, and Aster, they have a lot of room to grow still.
If they can survive, yeah. If they can hold on, if they can make this happen. We are 8 minutes away from tier 5 items, but I don't think we should be going that far with the lead that Magma have. But next Roche, now, it's going to be a long one.
3 minutes.
2 minutes, 45 seconds. And a long ways out. So some time, because I think Magma, the way they're playing, are probably going to sit back and hope that they can just get themselves the next Aegis, which is Aegis, Cheese, Refresher Shard, and the Ag's Blessing. But that gets given up to Aster, and I think they're right back into the game. BKB's been close by Mercy. They're going to jump over the Shivas. They've got themselves the 8th round, and that locks up Kaz. Oh no! Taken out of the fight very quickly. He's going to have himself the time lapse for the beef. Buyback coming out. Now they've got the refresher coming through from TZ. They get the Kona Bobica. Bobica's going to buy back. They've got the second arena coming down out on Ori. They're ramming forward from Bai. Looking to get this onto the Void Spirit. But now Monet, he is in between all 5 heroes on the side of Magma, but he doesn't get caught. They've got the Dissimulate trying to run away. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. And now the help from the Omni to keep him alive with the help of the Heavenly Grace. No XXS for 80 seconds. He is short 550
They don't know he doesn't have buyback,
gold.
I think. So they're probably not going to pressure too much, knowing Magma. But they should really try to force out the buyback at least. And if they can kind of see that he doesn't have it, poke for more. Yeah, if you can catch a troll now, you win the game.
Yeah. It'll bring him to Roche timing when he comes back up, which makes that maybe a little bit difficult for Magma. They do have the double arena, though, for Roche when it does come up. So, you know, what used to be seemingly possibly Aster favored in a Roche fight earlier in the game doesn't feel that way anymore, especially with the Monkey King that's very farmed from the support position and 2 arenas potentially coming out. Leaves us 6 minutes till your 5 items.
This super late game is very scary from Magma. Like the Monkey King is basically another core at this point, doing a ton of damage.
Bobica is level 25, but he doesn't have, say, an Ags that might jump him into doing that much more. You know, the supports are very underfarmed on the side of Aster.
Yeah, Omni-Knight also, his impact isn't as big as it was before, because they already went into the Nullifier. It's a very tough game from here on out for Aster, and they're still continuing to in the base.
Now down 33,000, and with that they're going to smoke. Roche is coming up. They know the timing on this as well, even though, well, not available to them. They're going to go all the way around, maybe expecting that Magma are going to be in Roche already. And Roche is up. The trap spots it. Monkey King jumping. Doesn't break the smoke on any of these players. They've all come around. They've all come around to maybe get themselves the kill here onto the Mars. Mars goes into the arena. So he's got that extra 180 HP regen. He'll blink back towards his team. No smoke now available for the side of Aster, as they were under the shroud of that to try and make the play, and they'll go in a Roche. They've got the Swift Blink. They have the damage to take this very quickly. The scan is there. They need to make a move to try and stop them from taking this, or he's going to be the first one to show up. He'll throw the Aether Remnant out. That doesn't catch anybody. Roche helping hand as he bashes up Dust. They'll go to the Wukongs. Try to secure this. He goes into the Aether Remnant. The damage is there, and they will get themselves their hands on the Aegis. Aegis still not picked up just yet. Finally, it's going to be into the hands of Mercy. Dust has himself the Ag's Blessing, as well as the Cheese, and Mercy gets the Refresher Shard, which he passes over to Teasy.
All right. Now, 41k gold lead. I don't know how Aster wins the team fight with this big gold disadvantage. They have to find someone with the Rolling Thunder. I don't even know who at this point. Mercy was a really good kill, but it's so hard to kill him now. You have the 180 HP region from the arena to get through. It's like so many things have to go right for Aster to be even consider winning a team fight. I don't even know. Like at this point, you have to all-in jump. Probably the TA or the Ember. The Ember's just gonna buy back and run it back in though, so probably TA is a better bet. He doesn't.
TA can come back anyway. He doesn't need the boost to travel. He's got the
he has Axe now too. Yeah. So both of the cores are basically a profit now. Come back whenever they want to. You can kill the Weaver, but he has a timeless and come back. Same thing. Who do you kill? The Mars? He won't show himself. He also has 3 arenas, by the way.
Yeah, he's got 3 arenas and 180 HP regen in all.
Troll no buyback still for over a minute, so there is still a window for Magma to punish.
Mercy. A tree on a tree. Dream on a dream. 2 minutes until the tier 5s, which you don't want to give up because those items are so chaotic.
I don't know why Magma's so scared.
They've got Mercy right here as the tree. Remnant. Okay. All the way forward, and I think expecting maybe a balance strike to start this off, and that's exactly what it's going to be. That's going to be through out onto Ori. Telekinesis from Bobica onto Ori to throw him back. And now what they've stolen is the spear. They've got the Rolling Thunder coming out, and that's going to catch themselves to Mars, but now Ori needs to Astro Step back. XXS jumps over with the shield crash back onto the high ground, and Magma can't make the proper execution. And now just 1 minute and 30 till the tier 5s, which for Magma, they should be able to secure inside the jungle and not allow Aster to get to, even if they are to show up at the 60-minute mark. That was exactly what they wanted to do there with Mercy, come from the high ground and get themselves the balance strike. Ooh, they found themselves the Weaver for a second. They had the double spear coming out from Bobica. The damage coming out of the Bobica to get the kill onto the Rubik. They'll take him out for 2 minutes. They'll buy back on the Omni Knight. They've got the spear. They have the Venn diagram of arenas down. They'll buy back on both Ori as well as Pikyu. But it's a triple kill right now for Bai, and now they still have another arena. They're going to TP back and get them, well, base, because creeps are pushing in onto the tier 4s. They need to be careful about their base. They look over at Mercy. Mercy's been caught. They've got the Clayton here. Do they have the damage to take the Aegis out of his hands? Oh, swashbuckle, and no, yes, just catches him on the edge. So they've taken the Aegis out of the hands of the Monkey King. Spear doesn't land on anything, and now they've got the arena down with the BKBs being popped once again. Monet trying to get back from this one. The Nullifiers out as well as the Wukongs. That's that extra circle from the level 25. All 5 heroes from the side of Magma are up on the high ground. They've got the swashbuckle. They get the bash for just a second. It's a basher now on the XXS, trying to make a play here with this Pangolier. They've got the disarm onto the TA, and they got to clean up these creeps. Top lane is pushing in. If they wanted to make a play like that from Aster to maybe go for the tier 4s and force them back, but that's not happening at the moment. Monet does have buyback. He can make a play like that. They've got the Aether Remnant, the Balance Strike comes under the Ori. They've got the Nullifier as well as the Spear that's going to land, but now comes Monet. Here's the Rolling Thunder as well as the Shield Crash hitting onto a couple of these heroes. XSS needs to make it back into the base. They've got themselves the Sleight of Fist, the right-click damage from Dust. Oh, the Melt Strike, but there he goes. Heals up into the air, though. Primal Spring all the way down into the back of the base. Balance Strike, the damage is out from Dust. They get the kill. The Aether Remnant Swashbuckle coming out from XSS. He's got the Refresher, but there's the cheese being eaten by the Monkey King. The BKB's been popped here by Dust. They've got the control on Monet. He goes into the ulti to try and survive. Weaver, he's been controlled for just a moment. They've got the click here, and now they have themselves the damage to get the kill on Gaz. They've taken him out for 2 minutes, but Monet ends up dead. He's got buyback. The Remnant back and forth coming up from the Ember. Goes up into the air, out on Ori. Ori caught by the Balance Strike. They've got the Remnant coming up from the Ember again on Ori, and they'll get the kill on the Void Spirit. Now they look over at the Omni Knight. It's just Monet to stand his ground. It's looking like MAGMA are going to go to the grand final up against Extreme Gaming, and with the GG call, it'll confirm it. They finally will make it at 60 minutes into the game and go up into the grand final against Extreme Gaming, taking out Aster in the process.
65k gold to end the game. Super easy last fight, honestly. Like, you wait that long, if you're Aster, I think they started sitting in base when they had 15k, right? When they're 15k behind. They waited all the way until they're like 45k behind. Like, there's no way you can win this game. And Aster should know that they're a very experienced team. I don't know what's gotten into them. They tried to make some moves here and there. Was pretty half-hearted though. But yeah, MAGMA, big congrats. Well played. The first grand final of any tournament probably ever, of that scale at least.
Yeah, of this scale for sure.
It's good.
Maybe smaller
Good
tournaments,
stuff.
I don't know, but it is really good, especially like we've been saying time and time again, watching MAGMA get these victories. It feels good going into the second tour in the upper division to just get to this point. And now they have an opportunity to win a tournament, kind of putting a wrench in everybody's idea of where Tour 2 is going to be for all these